Welcome back to Unfiltered Conversations. This is episode 5 of the podcast with yours truly, Kelly Mack, and
your girl, Ysquare, Coach Yolanda, all of those.
All those. You know, she got about 12 different names. I got but one. Kelly with a Y, Mac, M-A-C. Holla at your peoples.
Right.
All right. So today, as you see, we have a young man joining us for today's podcast.
Yes.
And some of you all may know him from the radio. Some of you all may know him from the national comedian platform. Some of y'all may know him from Monique, who's been in the news lately. Ooh, she went in on Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry just last week. But also, Tonex is your husband, your business partner,
baby
and so
daddy,
much more.
husband,
And baby daddy,
boyfriend, business partner, baby daddy, client, best friend.
Client too?
Yes, best friend, client.
Yes.
He's a client. Well, I've been managing his career. You know what I mean?
His entire career,
exactly, for the last 20, almost 20-some years. So I can say client. But without further ado, let me introduce this phenomenal man, Mr. Tony.
Can we hear those vocals? Come on, just say something.
Thank you. Beautiful ladies.
The $1 million voice.
Yes.
$1 million vocal chords.
Yes.
Okay, I'm on the podcast. I'm here.
How does it feel to be on me and Kelly Mack's podcast? Unfiltered Conversations.
Ooh, all this testosterone in between,
I know.
all this estrogen. Like we're gonna get close and rub it off. Yes.
That's all right. That's all right.
He love it. He a sandwich tonight.
I know he is.
Between ebony and honey.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm proud of y'all doing your thing.
Thank you.
Getting in the podcast game. So, I mean, and it looks good, sounds good.
Thank you so much.
So, I mean, I'm proud of y'all. I'm just glad to be here.
Well,
Thank
we're glad
you.
to have you.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So, Yolanda, I want to start with a conversation we had behind the scenes when we were getting ready to do After I Do the Game show. We were in the guest room, the dressing room, and we were getting our makeup done, our face beat, and all that. And Tonex came in. And he educated us on ketosis. Did I say that right? Ketosis. And how he recently lost his weight with an all liquid diet and how he put his body in ketosis. It was confusing AF to me, but I know that he lost at least 20 pounds because, you know, when I saw him last, it was like, oh, hey, Tom. And then this time it was like, oh, hey, Tom, what you been doing? So let's talk about that.
Ketosis is when you start to burn internal fat, visceral fat, which is around your abs, locks in around body parts like your liver. And it's the hardest part of your body to lose, especially for men. That's where the love handles come in, when you start looking like Patrick from SpongeBob.
Oh.
And fellas, listen,
SquarePants.
love handles is not cute. If your lady let you walk around and you got love handles and she don't say nothing, she is plotting on your downfall, okay? She really don't care about you. And she might be hitting somebody else on the side, but listen.
Oh, wait a minute. Did Yolanda talk to you about your love handles?
She talked to me about my chest is where it started. And she was like getting soft. One time she told me I was getting soft.
Oh.
Like a marshmallow.
Tell no man want to hear that.
And I was like, what kind of shit is that? So I was
Well, no, that's about, well, we're honest in our relationship.
No,
so we're talking
no.
about the ketosis. We're going to talk about relationships.
it's the way you
We're
said
honest
it. So the ketosis comes into effect. I did a 7-day water fast.
Okay.
And I did 3, 5.
I didn't say it in a nice way.
Well, wait a minute. Can I rewind? Did he say he did 7 days of water only, a water fast?
He
Did
did
you
a
really do
7-day
that?
water
I
fast.
want you to be honest. No Doritos, no liquor, no nothing.
As he
Just
drinks
all
the
water.
right now.
7 days.
Of nothing but water. I wanna
Water,
know-
herbal tea,
and that's
and
it.
Coffee. Black coffee.
No sugar, no cream. Just
Because
like your wife.
Black
Ow.
coffee, no sugar, no cream.
Black coffee is used as a suppressant for your appetite.
Okay.
So I would drink a cup of black coffee in the morning. You drink water all day. You can have some herbal tea. But that's the basis of it. And
What did it do for you? 7 days of nothing but black coffee, herbal tea, and water.
What
did it
does-
do in 7 days?
day number 3, ketosis kicks in. And then from then on, the furnace is burning. Your skin clears up. the dead cells that are inside of your body. They get pushed out, flushed out. You get new cells to replace them. Your vision, you get sharper. Your eyes get whiter.
Wow.
Mentally, you get sharper. Your energy increases. Your blood sugar levels level out.
Okay.
Because you don't have any sugar. Your heart rate slows down.
And so let me ask you this. I don't mean to interrupt you.
But you did.
No, well, I don't mean to, but I mean.
You did.
Well,
Hey, listen, when people say, I don't mean to interrupt, they're getting ready. And that's just like when people say, with all due respect. If somebody say that, they're getting ready to say some nasty stuff after that. So when people say, I don't mean to interrupt, but go ahead, because you
Okay,
interrupt.
yeah, I mean, we were going on and on. I wanted to be able to interject because I didn't know how many things you were going to name of what it does. So I wanted to be able to ask a question on that too. To say, what was the reason, what made you go on the ketosis diet? What made you do the water fast in the beginning?
Because I was doing research on it. It was a jump start to burning fat. And plus it was something I wanted to see if I could do. It's all mental. So I wanted to see if I had the discipline to do it. And I did. Because I remember day 5, I was telling Yolanda about it. She was like, well, you did 5 days. You could stop.
Yeah, see, for me, it was extreme.
And
For me, I felt
nah.
like 7 days is extreme.
Nah, because you're at 5. You got to finish. So that's why I did it. Number one, to see if I could do it. I saw the effects of it because I had been doing research on it and I'm getting information on it. And then because I wanted to start the process of burning fat because I got tired of how I was looking and my clothes wasn't fitting right. So that's a major part of it. How a man looks in his clothes is a big deal. So
It's a big deal for the ladies too.
Yes, exactly. Men
Yes.
and ladies, speaking of that. So that's good. This show is about really just getting to know you. I know a lot of people know that, of course, we are in a relationship. We're married, have been together for 26 years.
So we're in a
I like to
relationship.
say that. We're in a relationship.
That's how old I am,
yes.
26 years.
Right.
Okay.
But I think it's I'm excited to have you on our podcast. And in this, I know we do a lot of things together. We used to have a podcast, Grown Conversations, that we hosted together. But to me, this is a different format because Unfiltered Conversations is a platform just like Grown Conversations, but we can speak our truth. We dive deep, but we speak free. And there's no topic that's off limits. And so that's the reason why we named it Unfiltered Conversations, because we want to get down and talk about what y'all talk about in the barbershops the same way we talk about what we talk about in our girl circles. And I appreciate you being here and sharing this dynamic with us because I know you're going to give the real like you always
Yes,
do.
he always
Like
has.
you always
Now you
do.
can't.
And I just want to say, I've been knowing Tony X since 2017.
Yeah.
And he's always been 100 since day one. So I want to say I appreciate that because you've spilled so many jewels upon my life and people that are connected to me. And we thank you for that. That's why we wanted to have you here.
Your uncle's favorite uncle, but
Yeah.
My uncle's favorite uncle,
you
y'all.
you can't talk about what we talk about in the barbershop.
Well, the reason why I said what I'm meaning
You
is
can't talk about that.
conversations, maybe not verbatim, everything you all talk about, but I do want to say that I think it's important when men and women are able to come together and have conversations.
And
because that's how we get to know one another.
Well, what do y'all talk about in the beauty salons?
Oh, several things. I mean, there may be situations with your man,
Men.
Makeup,
men,
hair,
Men.
sex.
life, sex,
Yeah.
Men.
Finances,
Men.
but we talk about how broke we are. We never
Yeah.
talk about how we trying to be wealthy. Oh, we need to change that,
right?
right?
Change that
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, be like, girl, you
Right,
gonna
right.
charge me $150 for this?
Right.
You know I got a sensitive scalp and I'm gonna wash this out in 8 days.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to pay that. But
Right.
yes,
You
so we
never
talk
tell the
about.
universe you broke.
Right. No, that's yes.
Never tell the universe
Well,
you broke.
it's not about the universe. It's just the stylist.
No, don't you tell nobody you broke, because you ain't broke.
Yeah.
You ain't broke. You ain't broke.
Well, we know that, right? We know that it's about a mindset and about a mindset, having a mindset of wealth. But what we want to talk about again is just get to know you, get to know Tom.
What you want to know?
What do you want to tell us?
I mean,
I got questions. I think we should
Kelly,
tag
ask
team
him a
him.
I'm
question.
only child.
You an only child?
My mom's
Oh,
only
yeah.
child. My
Okay.
dad was a Rolling Stone. Papa was a Rolling. Yeah, he was like that.
Wherever Lee laid his head towards his home.
From Wilmington, North Carolina, Port City.
City, Wilmington, okay.
Yeah.
What else you want to know?
All right,
Military,
let's ask you
engineer,
this. All right, we're
lived
going
in
to tag
Germany,
team him.
So we're gonna tag
but
team.
prostitution was legal.
Oh,
Okay,
well.
so let's
I
go there.
spent a lot of money
The
in
most
Germany.
fascinating thing
Spent a lot.
that Tonex has ever shared with me, your husband, is that if I would have known then what I know now, I would have chosen dual citizenship for Germany and America. I would have never given up my citizenship there because you were in the military. Why?
Because everything that you're trying to get in the United States now, Germany had then. You're trying to get free health care for every citizen. Germany had that. You're trying to get your kids to go to college for free. Germany had that. Over in Germany, you get one driver's license. It's hell to get, but you keep it the rest of your life. Germany is cleaner. The United States, the transit system was more advanced in the United States. I'm a car enthusiast, so I used to go to the Mercedes-Benz plant on the weekend. Once you drive on the Autobahn, that's the ultimate rush to drive
The fastest freeway ever.
on a superhighway with no speed limit. So it was just a lot about Germany that was super dope. And if you compare the two now, it's like, how did they have that when I was there and
Yeah.
you still
Trying to
don't have
figure
it
it
in
out.
2024? So dual citizenship, and it was just greener, it was just cleaner, it was just nicer. And I always tell her that I would like to take her back because I'm the best tour guide. And I could just show her where I was and I could just show her why I like Germany. But she knows my heart is in Costa Rica. So that's where we're trying to go.
Okay.
For real, for
Yeah.
real.
So it's funny you say that because a lot of folks that I know, particularly people of color, Hispanics and blacks, would either like to go to Costa Rica or they would like to go to Panama. I don't know why. I don't know how the two intertwine, but I hear that often. Can you elaborate on that?
I want to say just before you do elaborate on it, just to kind of bring something in, because I did experience that, and I understand. I have not gone to Costa Rica yet, and we've not been to Panama, but we went to the Dominican Republic, and that kind of experience that I felt, and I feel like they're all similar within some kind of way, but it really, really was a different vibe. It was a different energy coming off the plane, the way the people received us, and even the cost of living over there. We are living in poverty over here. Even the ones, you know what I mean? If you're not making, if you're not in that 1%, you basically living in poverty right now. And over there, those people who are living in poverty, you would be considered millionaires, wealthy, rich, and all of that. So that was a eye-opener to me, understanding the dynamic of how it's a rat race and a struggle over here. And then you can go over there somewhere like that and you're received, and the energy that you give, the information that you know, all of that. So I'm open to being able to be a dual citizen. And
Okay
live
then,
out of
yeah.
the country.
I know my husband wants to be a dual citizen between Jamaica and America. But going back to Germany,
Yeah, you can
Costa
ask
Rica, and Panama, can you give us some type of comparison between the two? Panama, you speak very highly of Germany, but you said you would like to be in Costa Rica. But what is the tie-in? Because I know you know.
The tie-in is energy.
Okay.
The tie-in is there's nothing that says you have to live your whole life in one place. And you don't have to stay in the United States your whole life. They messed up when they let me live in Germany at 18. So I experienced life outside the United States, and I know things are different. And the thing about it is longevity.
Yeah.
Okay, Mama.
Okay.
But we're going to be right back. We
Yeah.
got more conversations with Tonex, more
That
unfiltered
really shook her up,
conversations.
didn't it?
It did shake me up, but I feel back. I already knew about it. But stay tuned. We'll be right back with more unfiltered conversations with me, Kelly Mack, and Tonex.
Tonex.
We're going to talk about it.